Happy New Year, y'all. It is January 2024, and that means the kickoff of the January Pantry Challenge. This is hosted by Jessica at Three Rivers Homestead, and I will have her information linked down below in the description box if you don't know her or not familiar with her, but I'm sure you are. And she is the sweetest. She has a wonderful family, a husband and children. She has a farm, she has animals, she has a garden. She does canning, preserving, freeze drying. She just does a little bit of everything. And I just strive every day to be more like her. And like I said, I'll have all her information linked down below in the description box. And thank you, Jessica, for hosting this every year. I'm so excited because I have so much stuff in my house that I have got to use up. I've got 2 refrigerators and 2 freezers, and they're all full. A full pantry, a full canning pantry. My kitchen cabinets are full, so I have got to use up what I have because you're starting in January, you're going through your seed catalog, trying to plan what you're going to have in your garden, and it's just so much stuff. I don't have any room to put anything. I'm excited about finding ways to use up what I have, and I have a lot of cookbooks that I got for Christmas from my brother and sister-in-law, so I'm going to go through there and I'm going to make a binder of all my recipes. I am going to do a meal plan, which I don't ever do. I wait till the last minute and just make something up, and I don't want to do that. I've got a new erase board. I've got some new markers. I've got a little cup that goes on the refrigerator that I can hold my erasers and my dry erase markers and stuff like that, so I can plan everything. So I think that's the key, is to make a plan. So I'm not a planner, but I'm going to be this year. That is my only thing that I'm going to strive to do for this year, is to be more of a planner. I'm going to show you what I have on hand, and we're going to try and use all that up in the month of January and February too, because I've got enough meat in my freezers to probably last for a year at least. So I hope you enjoy following along with me, and I'll go ahead and turn you around. Let's get started. The first thing I'm doing is cleaning out my refrigerator. If you would look, this is just awful. I've got all kinds of stuff from Christmas that I didn't use, and all this stuff that is like my vegetable graveyard. I mean, there is so much stuff in here. There's no way that I need to go to the grocery store. Only thing I'm going to get is some fruit, vegetables, milk, stuff like that. But as you can see, I don't know why I would need to go to the grocery store. But the first thing I've got to do is get everything cleaned up and make an inventory, because there's no way that I can go through this stuff without knowing what I have, and that's my problem. I just put it in the freezers and the refrigerator, and I just forget about it, and it's like a vast wasteland. So as you can see, I've got full freezers and refrigerators, so I have got to start there. So I cleaned out my fridge just a little bit just to see what I have. So now I'm going to go through and mark on some sheets that I printed off what I've got. So trying to go through all this, and hopefully I can salvage some of it, but I've got the graveyard full of vegetables that I've got to do something with. But luckily I have a compost and a compost pile to put that in there. So now I'm going to tackle this and try and get it cleaned out. I've got a tub here that I'm going to put everything in, and then we'll clean out the freezer because I know there's some stuff spilled in there at the bottom. So I'm going to try and get everything out and cleaned up and put back in there even neatly and orderly, I hope, anyway. So I've got all these chickens and stuff that I've got to put back in. I've got more chicken than I know what to do with, because we did raise our own chickens and butcher them. So these are from the other year, so I'm going to make some soups and stews with those. So I've got to get those defrosted, and I will go ahead and put those, I think, on the bottom in the bottom so they don't fall off and hit me. And now I'm going to put everything back in, and then hopefully I can get an inventory of everything that's in here. I'm going to go ahead and separate my chicken breasts from my chicken thighs, and here are some things that I need to use up, so I'm going to have that on this shelf, and I'm going to use that first. I've also got some wing tips and things to use for my stocks and broth. Here's the stuff that's not chicken, stuff that's cooked, some vegetables and some convenience foods, and I've got those in baskets, so hopefully that will keep me organized so I'll know what everything is in the freezer. So I've got that cleaned up, and now we'll start on the other one. This is my garage freezer, and I'm going to take everything out here, and I'm going to go through it and see what I can do with it. I know I have a lot of tomatoes from the garden that I've just got in bags, and I've got some sauces and some pickles that I've got frozen. So I'm going to go through all that. I'll probably try and put those in my upright freezer. But I've got a lot of vegetables that I've got to do something with. So I think I will put those tomatoes in food saver bags and put them in there, and it'll be easier to handle. But I've got all kinds of stuff just shoved in here. There's no rhyme or reason to it. So this is another reason why I love the January Pantry Challenge, because I can go through here and see what I've got. So that inventory list is going to be crucial, I think, in my success or my failure in this January Pantry Challenge. Now I'm starting on my chest freezer, and I'm taking everything out. Just like I said, I have more tomatoes in there, so I'm going to put those in food saver bags and get those out of the way. I've got hamburger meat, I've got patties, I've got cooked hamburger. I've just got so much stuff in there, and I don't even know what I have. And I found all this other corn in there, so I'm going to start putting them in bags. And there's the tomatoes. I'm just going to put them in there whole and in the food saver bags, and it'll protect them until I can get a chance to can them. And I've got these bags from Aldi, so I'm going to separate everything into categories, like one, ground beef. I've got a lot of ground beef left. I've got some roast left, so I'm going to package those in these bags, and they're only $1 from Aldi. That way, when I look on the top, I know that's a roast, so if I don't need any roast, I can just take that bag and set it out on the floor, and then I can look through the other bags and see what I've got. But it's working so far, and look at all that corn. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to take that corn out of there and dehydrate it so I can make some room. And I've got so many short ribs. I'm going to have to make some of these short ribs, and they came from a cow that we bought, and we're still going through all that meat, so that's why I have a whole lot of beef in there. So I'm looking forward to using that up. And I've got a lot of vegetables and peppers from the garden that I've got to use up, and like all that ground beef. I've even got some that I've already cooked and frozen. I've got a bunch of liver. I've got a bunch of cube steak. I mean, there's just so much in here that I don't really need to go to the grocery store. And that's not even counting my pantry that I have in the back room. I've got a little office, and I have a canning pantry and a regular pantry because I don't have a whole lot of room in my house. So I've got a lot of stuff here that I've got to go through and organize and use up. So that's another thing that I'm going to have to write down. I mean, what's the point of having all this if you don't have anything wrote down and you don't know what you have? So that is my priority this month, to be organized. So I'm going to write down everything I've got in here, and I'm going to start making a list of the things that I want to can for 2024 and do some new things and be able to incorporate all this that I have in with what I've already got in my refrigerator and my freezers and my pantry. So it is going to be a lot, but I'm excited for it. And I've got all these sheets that I printed that I'm going to write down everything, and I probably need to print off some more. I'm sure that I'm going to need a lot more room than that. And some of them I just printed off on one page, and a couple of them I'm probably going to need to do it on both sides because I have got a lot of stuff, and I don't even think this is going to come close. I hope y'all enjoyed the video and seeing what I've got on hand. I cannot wait to start making some recipes and getting some meal plans out for you. I also want to try and bake my own bread, make my own biscuits. I want to make so many things that I always buy at the grocery store. I want to try and up my skills this year, and I already made some taco seasoning that I really liked. And I'm going to try to make my own ranch dressing, just things like that I don't have to purchase at the store. So you're going to get some of those videos out this month. And if you have an idea on what you would like to see during this monthly pantry challenge, let me know. And let me know if you're following along and if you're joining in and doing the same thing. So I hope y'all have a wonderful 2024, and I'll see y'all in the next video.